me, Fairy. Always just gotta leave the weirdest shit in my bar. Been a long time since I've read this one. November 13th, 2015. When I first walked through Limbo's doors in the 80s, the old woman I would come to know as my mentor told me this. A man's greatest weakness is comfort. The more complacent he becomes, the more he can be exploited. At the time, I argued with the whole old hag. If being comfortable was the only thing making someone weak, the entire fucking nobility would have crumbled under the weight of their own asses by now. And yet, it is only as an old man myself that I realized she was right all along. When Limbo first opened its doors, our realm had been unceremoniously thrust into a war no one had asked for. And yet, even if we hadn't asked for it, some Endarians thought that a war meant an opportunity. They'd become excited at the possibility of a war, including a select few who thought that our dingy bar would make a great place to plan the assassination of Her Majesty Catherine Agneal's father. Looking back on it, it's laughable that those lowly-livered buffoons thought that they could use the political instability of the time to seize control of the throne. They were about as subtle as an Enderman screaming as they walked straight into a mega lake. But little did they know, the old hag, more so hag than old at that time, had been listening to every detail of their plan. She recorded every little detail, from the location, the murder weapon, who would be the one to land the killing blow. She took down everything she could remember, and brought it right to the prince consort. However, his advisors, minus perhaps Kazuhiro Katsuragi, thought that the hag's scribblings were laughable. A common barkeep discovering a plot to assassinate the prince consort, they believed the royal guard was more than capable of stopping any potential threat. The old hag was furious. The way she saw it, the advisors had grown much too lazy to address the threat. They had grown soft on in their lofty offices, and believed that no harm could ever truly come to them, or the crown. Unfortunately for them, that old bitch was crazy. So crazy, in fact, she decided to prove them wrong. Using the blueprints she had gleaned from the assassins, she managed to slip through the cracks in the guard. She managed to skulk through the halls of Nocturna Castle undetected, find the prince consort's room, and hold him at knife point. The Empress, who was in the room sleeping with the prince consort at the time, was shaken by such a blatant ploy. Why would a common barkeep attempt to assassinate them? And she said, and I quote, because that hag beat every word into my brain. Exactly. A common barkeep managed to break into your castle, slipped past your guard, and attempted to murder you in your sleep. If I can do it, anyone can. As luck would have it, the Empress must have also been insane. She praised the hag's boldness, and using the information she had gathered, found that the dissenters were part of a squadron in the royal army that was planning a coup. Since then, the End Kingdom has used Limbo as a liaison into the world of espionage. At its peak, the bar had almost 50 emissaries working to infiltrate goblin camps, rat out traitors, and even carry out the crown's dirty work. Eventually, the war stretched on far longer than any of us anticipated. When the hag eventually kicked the bucket, I took up the mantle as the proprietor of Limbo. We moved the bar to a larger space, eventually adding an inn as an attachment. It really was the perfect place to catch the numerous rats scurrying about our kingdom, trying to hide from the eyes of the law. While I'm not as hopelessly patriotic as my mentor, I still wish to see my homeland thrive under the Agneal's reign. And if I must do so by pulling the secrets from the lips of a drunken fool, so be it. As much as I believe it is a risk to leave a paper trail of the true nature of this establishment, I felt it important to preserve this part of our history. Either that, or I'm going senile and sentimental in my own age. Maybe I just want to leave something behind for my successor. When this war is over, we may very well feel true peace for the first time in over a century. When things are quiet, we often forget that the calmest part of a storm often precedes the most violent. Never let yourself become comfortable, Jura. A true emissary knows to keep their eyes wide open, to see the inconvenient truths that others wish to avoid. Ignorance is a blissful illusion. Use it to your advantage, but never, ever, Let yourself grow complacent. Emissary Victor Morimoto, proprietor of Limbo. Yeah, that sounds like my master, all right. He's right. I've gotten way too comfortable. I won't make that mistake again. There are things I must do. Till then, you can stay there. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Dude, I swear to God, if that chest is gone. If that chest is gone. Oh no, okay. It's still there. Well, that was a little scary. Well, at least I didn't lose my shit. That's really nice. Alright, I don't think I need these here anymore. Dude, I need to get rid of these grapes. Hold on. Oh yeah, I don't have a fucking chest up here. Oops. Need to fix that. Or actually, no, I don't need it to be here. I just need it to be in the other little secret room. I mean, bro, I'm the spy master. Why wouldn't I have secret rooms? Okay. Well. There's that. Actually, now might be a good time. I heard that apparently they're not allowing for us to pay in the Lazium and the Nether anymore. And since I've needed to see Reina for a little bit. Sure what I would need exactly, but there's any flowers that mean I'm sorry. look so happy. I almost don't want to interrupt them. Could always wait, I guess.
Oh my god. This shit is getting out of fucking hand. There's too many of them. They're all stuck here. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hit tweet. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hello, Jura.
Hi, Sundew.
So, Reina might be a little drunk right now.
Oh,
We had some wine at Rowena's winery just now. I gave her milk, but she's refusing to drink it.
It doesn't look funny.
oh.
Wait a minute, take it. What's up? What did
Well-
you need to talk about?
Well, may not
We
be
can make them go away.
if you guys wouldn't mind.
That's okay.
You can
And,
stand
Make
over there
sure-
and
No,
you can
Jura,
stare at us.
you,
You can
totally
stare.
can't say what you
don't
need to
think-
say until she drinks the milk, right, Jura?
Absolutely, Sundew. Absolutely. I can't say anything until you drink the milk.
No.
You should definitely drink the milk.
She has a lot of things to say.
I do. And it's probably better that you hear this sober anyway.
Okay.
Ugh. Huh.
You good?
Ugh. My head.
Be
Remember
careful
when
you
I
drink
fell
wine.
off
It does
ground?
that to you. Be careful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright,
Stay safe.
I will.
All right.
we'll be over here.
So,
What on earth? Yeah, what's up?
I wanted to apologize that I missed the funeral. But it was for a good reason, I promise. I was trying to just maybe it's better I show you.
Okay.
It's not my best and it was entirely from the only memory I have of him, but
It's
I thought
I didn't know you were an artist.
I am. I was trained by an artisan in Nocturna in my free time.
Gosh. It's beautiful.
I don't know. I just thought the best I could do is help you to memorialize him. It was also kind of why I wanted to meet in the Nether, because it'd be a bit of a hassle to transfer it across borders. Are you gonna be okay?
Thank you.
There's really no problem. It's just that sometimes a picture can just capture a moment in time that you want to return back to. And even if he's not here, you at least can have a piece of him, right?
Yeah. It looks so much like it.
You're welcome.
You.
You're welcome. I wanted to give it to you at the funeral, but I was turned away.
Yeah, some stuff happened at the funeral.
I heard.
So it might have been for the best that you weren't there. You could have been caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. Just a moment too late. At least I could save this, I guess.
Thank you. What do you want for payment?
Oh, no payment required. I did this of my own free will. Are you okay?
I just miss his face a lot.
Well, at least you have something now to remember him by. If you want, I can bring it to your place of residence and set it
I
up
don't
for
think
you.
it would fit on my wall currently.
Okay, well, we can find a place for it.
I
Somewhere.
have an idea.
Okay.
I think, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to, look away.
You can take a moment if you need it. I'll just go let Sundew and Reina know that you're okay.
Okay.
All right. You can look, but I think she needs a minute.
Oh. Okay.
It's really pretty artwork, Jura.
Far from my best, but I only had a memory to work with. But my memory's pretty good, if I do say so myself.
I'm sure she appreciates it.
Yeah. It's the least I could do for her. She was just an innocent, happy girl one day, and the next day she's thrust into a world she can never turn back from.
I would back up a little bit. I can still hear them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she planned a birthday party for Rowena, so.
Yeah, Zach told me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to intrude, though.
I figured. But,
Yeah. As it stands...
she needed to go talk to you, and I reminded her while she was drunk, which probably wasn't the smartest decision.
Did she tell you that I asked to talk to her?
Yeah, she mentioned that you needed to talk to her,
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I went to the Nether today.
How was that?
Oh, I loved it. It was lovely.
Yeah, nice and warm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet.
Roynar was my escort.
Nice.
He showed me around.
That was nice of him.
His forge is very impressive.
Oh, I bet. Probably have more lava down there than they know what to do with.
Yeah. He just needs to build his house. It's a
So
touchy
he's just
subject.
living on the street?
No, he has pillars built. He's getting there.
I was gonna
It's a
say, does he
but-
sleep in a puddle of lava like you do?
Probably.
Well, good for him.
At least I'm not the only weird one now.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna take some time for her.
it does. But it dulls over time.
Yeah.
Well,
But at least she has a lot of people around her to support her.
it's good that she does. Yeah.
Also, I heard your bar was closed for the time being. Is there a reason?
Well, I had to do some re-evaluation.
Ah.
And my work is far from done.
I see.
This is
Well,
hopefully just a first step.
I can't wait till it opens back up again. I enjoy drinking there.
I'm glad. It's exactly what I wanted. For people to be able to come there and enjoy themselves. Though, it may take a little while. I hope that people can start coming back in again.
Well, if you put in the effort, I bet it will become a great place.
I hope so.
I also visited the Netherian End Bar. And
Oh, really?
No offense, Dania. While it is adorable and cute, I find yours way more impressive.
Well, thank you. Don't tell her that, though.
I won't.
I still
wasn't-
really want her to be my friend.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you guys could probably set up a trade deal.
I hope so. Even then, I just want to be able to visit at some point. You know, without being unceremoniously turned back immediately.
Oh, you should come visit with me.
Yeah, I wish I could have come with you today, but I was only told about Rowena's party, and I just sort of figured I should keep my
I
distance.
went really early today. Like,
Mm,
it was
gotcha.
really early today, so. Yeah, I had a whole new outfit and everything, Jura.
I know, you look so cute.
Oh, not this one.
Oh, well, you're always cute, so.
Oh, thank you.
See,
No,
look
I
at
may
you.
I had an Etherian outfit that I decided to bring out and wear.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. You okay?
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just
Well,
missed my brother.
of course.
That's totally understandable. Well, if at any point you want me to bring that to the Nether, I'll be sure to
Yeah,
help you with
please.
that. I will. Yeah. For now, I should
Like
probably take it back into my care.
Yeah.
Alright. You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you. Again.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome.
We should head back to
Yeah.
Rowena.
No,
Right.
wait. Stop before you go. They're not there anymore. They left.
Where'd
So
they
I think
go?
it's
I don't
No clue.
know.
most likely back to the castle. So I think it's best to send
They're
a message.
probably in the castle, yeah.
Oh.
They're probably with
Let me-
Viscount Apollo. Do you wish to say goodbye to them, though?
I was going to, yes.
One moment.
It is her birthday. I was gonna say happy birthday and say goodbye.
I'll tell her to meet us at the Blackthorn Raystone up there.
Rowena, here?
You
You
can
can
stay
go.
down.
Okay.
If you don't want to yet, Jura.
Yeah, I still need some time.
Of course.
Alright, well,
Thank you.
no problem.
I'll see you around.
I'll see you around too.
Yeah.
Reinar, I'll see you around.
See you around.
I'll see you later, Jura.
Later!
Hi. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh,
Hi.
your hair is pink?
It is.
When did this happen?
Just the other day.
Oh,
It'll
it
come
fun?
out. It's just temporary.
no, it's cute. I like it.
Thank you.
Did you want to see me?
No, I was just going back up to my room.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I didn't expect you to appear right behind
I
me.
know, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect you to be here. Even though this is your place.
I know, I was pondering very deeply.
My bad. I'll leave you to ponder then. I can.
No, it's okay.
I was never here.
Okay. No, it's okay. You're fine.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I
No, I was. No, it was nothing serious. You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I just well, I just came from seeing Reina. I heard she'd
Oh.
come to the end, and
She did?
yeah, apparently it's Rowena's birthday.
Oh, yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, so they came to celebrate with her.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it was really nice. And I did give Rena my little gift, and she lost it a little bit. So,
Oh. Not
well,
fun.
not in a bad way, but like
Oh.
she was
What's a good way of losing it?
just thanking me profusely, crying, the whole shebang.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, just thinking about things.
Okay. I'll allow you to think then. I
Okay.
apologize for interrupting.
It's alright. No, you're okay. You're okay.
I'm not here. I don't exist. I saw your signs also. I see you've gotten rid of them, but I saw them and they made me laugh.
I'm glad that you got some humor out of that.
I felt very special to be mentioned on a sign.
Okay, well, you are special. You're the only guest at my inn at the current moment.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. I will see you around, Jura.
I'll see you
We
around.
should talk more
Okay.
when you're not thinking so much.
Okay, I'll let you know when my brain has gone smooth.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye, Jura.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's talk privately.
Yes.
Uh... Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure you've heard what happened by now.
I actually don't have the full story. But I did hear that Rowena did confront you. And
Yeah.
that's about it.
Well, she confronted me twice, actually. But
I see.
there's the other part of I gravely insulted the Viscount.
I see.
I think I've gotten too comfortable, Vincent. I think since the end of the war, I've just put my guard down and I thought, you know, things could just be more friendly and that, I don't know. Even if it was for a time, I did see the Viscount as a friend. Though, I doubt he'll even want to breathe the same air as me.
It's definitely a tough road, and only 2 people understand your position here as well. So maybe we have to open it up to the court.
Open it up to the court.
I mean, you are part of the court. In theory.
In theory, yes, but my position is meant to be a secret. Because the more people know, the less effective my job is.
I suppose.
It doesn't change the fact that I'm still a commoner. And it doesn't change the fact that I still insulted the heir of our kingdom, whether I intended to or not.
If you really look at it, even I'm a commoner. I come from common places.
Your family has still been invaluable to the kingdom for generations.
At least 2 at this point. Who knows? I only know of 2.
Well,
You
I don't
have
know.
my support no matter what, okay?
thanks, Vince. I just...
Things will just take time, and more surprising to me is that I was able to partially repair some bonds with Rowena, of all people.
Wow.
Rare, I know, but
You've accomplished something that even I probably couldn't do.
you have definitely more of a strength than I do. You're better with people
Well,
than I could ever be.
that's come into question lately, but
Well, I mean, question it or not, it's true.
well, you're not bad with people. You're just Vince. I mean, you're more quiet, more aloof, but you've never come across to me as hard to talk to. Then again, maybe that's just the fact that we fought in the military together.
I suppose. tough to rethink of those times.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I was never really one to actively participate on the battlefield. Not that I really could.
I suppose. But even then, we had strategies and tactics that we would both have to run through anyway, and other
Of course.
missions. But I'm sure with time and coming forthright and not having to tiptoe around the situation, I think when and if we can lift this house arrest, if you will, maybe it would be an idea to maybe try to talk with Apollo here. If not, maybe I can be present as well. But
I see.
just to apologize, and yeah.
You remember why I went there in the first place, right? Why I went to Nocturna that day?
Well, we needed to speak about something.
Well, yes, we still do, but I went there to look for Apollo because I wanted to thank him. He repaired my Eternium helmet. And then I speak out of turn, and then Rowena becomes more vicious than I ever could have imagined, and even the Empress herself. She starkly reminded me of my own position.
I see.
I wasn't aware that Rowena threw my own wine back at me. Did you know that? Apparently, her and Mayrin are friends. And I had no clue. For a spy master, I really am ignorant. Don't even know what the hell's going on in my own kingdom.
It's definitely a tough thing. It's been tougher to keep track.
Easy for you to say. You're always jotting something down in that notebook.
It's grown to 40 pages.
Jeez. You've got a lot to say, huh?
Or at least a lot to write down.
Right.
I really don't know, with having to reconfigure these laws, making them more clear for the general public to understand. And with everything going on post funeral, even too, like I'm trying to wrap my head around everything, and I don't know why, but I feel that kingdoms are slipping away.
Right.
Not just ours.
Speaking of, do you remember what I reported to you a while back? I only vaguely heard about the incident from other people at the funeral, but
Yes.
I may have to ask the Empress for more permission to look into it, but once is a fluke. Twice is a coincidence. 3 times is a pattern, Vincent.
Indeed.
I just can't shake this feeling that something bigger is happening.
I feel the same way.
It's just... I've sent a letter to the High Lady, or the High Vessel, since I received a package from Pyranthine before her passing. I think it could give me a good opportunity to see what the general vibe is there.
What does this entail?
My letter?
Or, I mean, the package from...
Well,
Jura.
I haven't opened it yet, but ever since the coronation, she reached out to me herself. Because apparently somebody had told her at the coronation that I was professionally trained as an artisan, and she wanted a picture of her brother.
I see.
And she said that in exchange, she would get me any resources I need from the overworld.
To which you...
I
got them,
agreed.
I suppose. I see.
I mean, she was the advisor, or at least we thought so. It would, and
Tough to tell now.
certainly even if she wasn't, she was still the High Sorceress. I wasn't gonna let that squander that chance.
Absolutely.
Well, now that she's gone, I decided that I would leave the package unopened and let the High Vessel decide what to do with it. I also noticed in Pyranthine's will 2 things. Number 1, that she has an apprentice by the name Ophelia Nightshade. Another thing is apparently she has a secret room in the attic of her home. I'm not sure what's located there, but it might be something worthwhile to look into.
Would this be within the castle, or...
That I'm unsure. I would assume if the Duartes have a family home, then that would be where it's located. However, I couldn't say where that is since I have no idea. The overworld is much more spread out than we are in the end.
I guess so. Definitely more space. This is interesting, to say the least.
Of course. Well, now I'm interested in if the High Vessel will ever announce who they're planning on having fill Pyra's shoes. Which, of course, the red-eyed man.
Yes, I think I met him. I think Balefire is the name.
Balefire. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Rowena has met Balefire. I saw it in the logbook.
I mean, from what I've heard, at least, it was just to establish some sort of trade.
Yes, to establish trade, but does Rowena know? If that's the case, then she should have reported that. If not to you, then at least to the Empress.
I do vividly remember it being mentioned in our meeting.
That Balefire was the advisor.
Or maybe more likely to fill those shoes, as you said, but...
God damn it. So all this time, I'm searching around for this guy, and Rowena already has an in with him.
Tough to, have to compete with people with connections, I suppose.
You're right.
Maybe it could be a play to establish a permanent or a temporary residency in the overworld.
It might be a good idea, yes. Though I'm also particularly interested in the perpetrator at the funeral. Because they were never mentioned to me by name.
At Kane's. Or...
Yes, at Kane's funeral. I would have gone there myself, but I was unceremoniously turned away
by the general commander and by Rowena, who told me I shouldn't even be there.
At least what was reported, because I too came in late, though I wasn't invited. I think I mentally scarred that Reina child, unfortunately, but she accepted my apology, at least.
I see.
But from what I've heard, it was of a Vela Sundancer. The Nether that
Vila?
did what she did. I think Vela, I don't know. It's an interesting jumble of vowels.
But Violet, she was one of the people who was in the end with us when Roynar visited.
And you would think that she would have done something sooner than.
That's true. She had much less people, and much less of her own people there. Unless
Indeed.
something about this doesn't feel right.
Always felt. And this could just be me thinking way too ahead. Planning all the probabilities and whatnot. But what if? It's pretty grim to say.
Spit it out, Vince.
What if they're not gone?
The goblins. But
What if they-
that's impossible. We took the king. He's gone, right?
Others retreated. Other goblins have retreated.
You think they could be reorganizing?
If not reorganizing, maybe even among us.
You think that some of our people could be consorting with the goblins? Or could be goblins themselves?
Or maybe just not seeing eye to eye with piece of this world.
We need to tell the Empress. But
But even then, it's so many people have different suspicions of who they can trust and who they mistrust. It's even just starting to throw their names around, but Viscount Apollo and Rowena have suspicions on Rexaros and his generosity. However, I don't view it as that, because I think he's just trying to be a decent person.
Captain Rexaris. It may be worthwhile to pay him a visit as well.
I'm trying to establish a trade with the Nether.
I know, you did meet him previously.
I mean, I also met him today with the High Lady. Rowena had a trade in place with Reina and the High Lady in regards to some gas tiers and blaze rods, probably for wine-specific wine-specific things, but
I see.
I'm looking for much more than just that. And it's going to be quite the hefty dig into my pockets for it. But
Right.
if this is the case, I don't know whose lives could be at risk, or if it's even our people. But if it happens again, just like any other funeral, people need to be covered,
Of course.
protected.
God. Melanoe's funeral. We haven't held it yet, right?
We're trying to finalize a date.
We need to be extra on guard. Something's
agree.
brewing, Vincent. And I don't want to see Nixie get hurt again.
When she came back that day, she was in tears. She thought it was her fault. She thought that everybody she gets close to dies. And I don't want to see that happen to her.
If that was the case, then I would be gone. You would be gone. Even Apollo would be gone.
I've only known her for a short time, Vincent. Even I can't tell if she fully trusts me now.
Don't know either, but she is at least grateful that you are doing what you are doing for her.
Right. I think we just need to really make sure that the end is well protected. I heard that the Viscounts are on house arrest, and that we definitely did move the global portal.
Yes, we did.
It should be good for now, at least. I think
About
when we
that,
can, we need to report this to Helen. I think it's
do
better she
agree.
knows than we keep her in the dark. Regardless of her
But-
personal feelings about me at the moment, I think she deserves to know.
Yes. There's also additional news.
Additional? Yeah, that's certainly news. Wow.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Rowena, she told me as she was, being, oh dear lord, these two. Either she was escorting Captain Arlo, or vice versa, but Arlo knows about the Eternal Portal.
He knows about the Eternal Portal.
Yes.
Well,
Which doesn't bring me great confidence, because I don't know if he's gone to tell everybody else. But if that is the case, our section is compromised. Our back door is compromised. We've at least let the General Commander know to speed up process on building it to make sure it's a safe place. If not, I fear we have to move it.
we may just have to. Did he ever tell you how he came upon it?
Heard it from Rowena, she never specified.
You may want to next time you see her.
I see.
I think you're right. We probably should move it. Not that I'm biased or anything, but I would like to protect my business. Though, I guess I was right in assuming that Rowena always had everything.
Well, I did at least some new information anyway on that case. But
Is
only
that
that
so?
is that she comes from old money and old connections. It was just like, even then I heard about your trauma dumping battle, apparently, but even then that's pieces. But I think her history runs deep.
Certainly does. She may leave a particularly nasty taste in my mouth, but I think her and I, we are much more alike than I think either of us would like to admit.
I'd have to agree.
Listen, even if I don't particularly like her, I can at least sympathize with her.
Yes.
Well, if she's got a legacy to protect, then I guess I've got nothing to lose. I've got to start taking more action.
I do want to caution restraint. Just for your safety.
Vince, I'm not sure if this is a time for restraint. People could be in danger. And if my own uselessness causes any of that, I don't know what I'll do.
Have to take it in steps. I think whatever he is to gain a temporary residency to the overworld, it may be worth it.
You wish for me to take residency?
It may be somewhat of the safer bet. I can't really think of anybody else besides myself, but if I
Okay.
leave anywhere, it's...
Do we have a copy of overworld law for applying for residency?
I can make you one.
It would be much appreciated.
Please. I really don't know how to feel about it.
I don't either. I mean, it's unbelievable, right? We just finished this war, and all of a sudden, they could be just stabbing us in the back as we speak.
They could.
Well, if there's rot in our kingdom, then we need to pull it out. Straight by the root.
Challenge is figuring out who it may even be.
Well, we have suspicions at least. Even if it doesn't lead
Probably
anywhere.
of other people. Do we have anybody here?
Well, as much as I don't want to believe it, at the funeral, if Viola was the one who set off her powers, then that could be one person. Arlo knows
Could be.
where our eternal portal is. But one of our own. That I have a hard time believing.
But even then, what was specified, at least to us, was that it was a mistake from Vela. And who knows what kind of punishments that she could be facing in the Nether that...
Well, who was leading the investigation? Was it the Netherians? Was it the Overworld? Was it the both of them?
I mean, it's under both of their jurisdictions. As it is Pyra, it's also Vela. And even then,
How do we know that the Netherians aren't trying to cover their tracks?
who knows? And even then, after our trial of combat, the General Commander lost. And
The
they
General
felt-
Commander
they seemed-
lost?
Yes.
I need to get out more.
They seemed, at least, Lady Larenthia, High Lady Larenthia, my bad, seemed giddy, to say the least, or at least happy.
Giddy that one of their soldiers won.
The thing is it wasn't even a soldier. It was a jester. A clown.
I'm sorry. I know we're having a serious conversation. You're telling me that
Yes, I am.
I'm not
Our Jedi
Lost to
commander
a literal
of
clown.
Autopsy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Lost to a clown.
Okay.
A jester, yes, a jester. Anyway.
Yes, yeah, I'm clear on that. I'm clear on that. Oh my god, that's... Don't tell her I laughed. Don't tell her I laughed at that. Oh, I wish I could have
Secret safe
seen
with
it.
me.
That would have been great.
Needless to say, we were all surprised.
Yes, of course.
We even question the fact that Lucette, right, the overworld farmer, a person who's trying to pass a new animal law to keep animals in check here. Yeah, you've missed a lot.
Oh boy.
Dear Lord.
I mean,
Was
Lucette was
placing
just at my
bets
bar. I didn't hear anything about that.
Maybe we're asking the wrong questions, I guess. But
Maybe.
a person who's not killing animals whatsoever, making bets on people fighting.
She was making bets.
Yes. And even then, I find that surprising character.
That
It's
is
one
very
thing
out of
to be-
character.
It's one thing to be a stalker to the Viscount. The next is to place bets on people.
Well, I don't think gambling makes somebody an inherently violent person, but it's definitely out of character. Something to keep an eye on.
Even then, too, and stupidly enough, Mayrin bet an end crystal.
She bet an end crystal on the fight.
Yes.
I mean, she's the high sorceress and everything, but she can't be that careless with our resources.
Like she has emeralds.
Why would she bet an end
Tried.
crystal of all things?
Probably the only thing she had. Because Lucette was like, yeah, let's do emeralds. I'm like, I'm literally the only one with all the emeralds right now besides the people I've paid.
Oh, this...
Not to mention...
Oh,
the
there's
Empress,
more?
Yeah, the Empress explicitly was against it. And it still went through.
So, she disobeyed our Empress. And for what? For a gamble?
I guess so.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Even I advised against it.
I guess Mayrin just runs to the beat of her own drum. But still, squandering a precious resource like that on a gamble? We've definitely got our work cut out for us.
Yes, we do.
Well, if you can get me a copy of Overworld Law, I can see if I can possibly take up temporary residence. Because Pyra had mentioned that trade deal, I inquired to the High Vessel if possibly I could still fulfill the request. I could possibly use that as an excuse. I already also have extensive knowledge of the overworld. In fact, I've spent multiple days camping out there, so...
Makes the most sense. My only concern is if we do raise this to the Empress to get full authority on the situation. But right now, I feel like that's our best play.
I think you're right. I mean, would she have any reason to refuse? Other than possibly us meddling in something that she doesn't view to be as relevant?
Maybe. But even then, how do we navigate you being there, for one? Two, to even get information? Like, what do we do to allow you to help within their kingdom?
Well, I already told you that I just want to uphold my end of me and Pyra's deal. I also wanted to go to the overworld anyway, because I guess now is the time to explain it, but the only reason I got into winemaking was because wine has properties.
Yes. I'm well
Chorus
aware.
wine can teleport you, cherry wine turns you invisible. If the Graves tapped into something, definitely. And I had to see it for myself. But they're not potent enough. Not the ones I can make, anyway. I could do potions, but I'd need nether materials, and I don't have a lot of connections to the nether other than Reina. Possibly Roinar. I don't know. I could possibly see if I can get a way to maybe talk to Ophelia. I could possibly get her to teach me. I don't know.
Maybe. But I can try to push more deals on top.
Okay.
What I've been looking for from the High Lady, at least, was a max of 3 totems, some blaze rods, and some quartz for a different project to establish our infrastructure for trade.
Of course.
But maybe I can dig into more things like nether wart,
Yeah, nether
maybe
wart,
soul sand.
soul sand, blaze rods, blaze powder, magma cream. All of that. I'm not sure exactly how much of their tinctures they're willing to, or what their materials they're allowing to let loose, but it's something to consider. I've also made it clear I want to visit Enya for some time. She might also be a lead.
Maybe. And even then, too, the offer that I was trying to establish, their rates are 96 emeralds for the things that I asked for, at least. And did I say 94? I meant 96. Anyway, I think I said 96.
Right, it's just, numbers are hard, man.
You try being the master of coin.
Oh, you poor thing.
Which I find interesting, too, is that the High Lady has taken on the master of coin position as well.
The High Lady herself.
Yes.
So, after Kane's death, she took control of it herself.
There's no other real person to turn to, I suppose.
Well, I feared that the apple hadn't fell far, but seems I was wrong. That brings me some comfort. She seems to be a very proactive young woman. And maybe that's what the Nether needs. Though that's yet to be seen.
Suppose she is, from my understanding, and what we've gone back and forth in trying to make active change and be there for her people. And
That's
assist on
good.
them to see and support it.
Of course.
Because as much as I would say Apollo and Rowena feel about situations, I feel like I'm the only one trying to keep a foot in their door.
You think people are hesitant to interact with the people of the Nether?
I mean, after what transpired, yes. I guess outside of the trade deal that was already established
Of
with
course.
Rowena and all of them, but
Well,
even then we haven't really entered there after what happened. So
well, from what I heard from Sundu today, she did indeed go over to the Nether. She was led to Roynar's workshop. Seems like they had some fun. But I also made a visit to Miss Reina Devereaux. I had prepared a gift for her for the funeral, but I was turned away before I could give it to her. So at the very least, we have connections there.
yes. I just think we need actually a bigger in to the overworld.
I mean, you haven't established any sort of trade with them. I know you're very proactive with the Nether, but
I mean, after what happened in the Nether, I feel like it was a decent course. And even after their victory in the trial, I feel like their guard may be down to some degree.
of course. But even then, they shouldn't have their guard down. I mean, one of their citizens just killed an advisor of the overworld. Or at least the puppet advisor.
Maybe.
Well, we could think of something. Trades. Even just a personal in.
Yes. The High Lady did mention that she wanted to talk in the fortress. At least with me. But even then, I feel like I would need a knight escort from here to even go anywhere. Even if the Empress thinks I'm capable on my own.
I see.
But again, I don't know how to feel about travel. Especially to a place that seems to at least have some troubles.
Well, a buddy system doesn't exactly seem like a bad idea at this moment. Especially if the goblins are reorganizing.
It never really left me. It just felt weird. The king goes, the other ones just retreat, disappear, vanish.
Well, unfortunately, if you want to kill a snake, you need to cut off the head. But sometimes it grows back to you more.
I think you're implying a hydra, but yes.
Well, hydra, snake, same difference. It's all overgrown lizards to me.
I don't want to actually you, but
Actually, put your finger down, Vince.
no.
Can you stop destroying my decor?
Oh. I just committed treason.
Yeah?
At that point, yep.
Thank you.
Using my ender chest, and I needed to clear that spot. So that's what you're gonna get.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
But either way, with the overworld, we could still establish routes of trade. They definitely do have materials that we could use. They have copper, they have iron, I've heard they even have like smithing materials, because in pillager outposts that could be something.
Maybe. Even then, I found a location on the other side of the portal. It did take a bit of travel through the water. But I came across a village.
Okay.
And that's where I've been trying to at least regain some form of personal wealth and what I can use for the
Of
kingdom.
course. I mean, you
Next
need to use
to-
whatever resources you can, right?
Absolutely. So,
I can't say I've exactly been innocent of that myself. Paid the toll once, and I just didn't leave for like a week straight. I explored all over, went to a bunch of villages. Mostly just took bread, but
I'm running low on that food too.
wait, low on bread?
Yeah.
There. I also have some wheat too if you need it. I've mostly been drying it out for a beer though.
Yes.
Alright, well, remind me to go to my warehouse and get you some sometime.
Maybe I will.
Well, I think we've just about covered the bases. Well, also ignore my visitors. They're fucking freeloader.
They-
There's another one!
They appear to be multiplying. Maybe
They
it would
don't
be
pay
best
for
to-
shit, Vince!
Well, maybe it's best to clear them out.
You might be right. Oh god, you can still hear them screaming!
I'll be done soon.
Okay, thank... The fuck are you looking at? Oh yeah, I have like a whole stack of weed if you want, like a whole bunch.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
I could always find more. Yeah, besides, I have so much dried wheat anyway. We're good.
As long as it doesn't halt your production of things.
Nope. It's actually been going pretty well, if I do say so myself. Well, I haven't gotten rid of my entire stash, but that's between you and me. The rest, I have plans.
Great to hear.
Alright. Well, I think we can... There we go. Hello?
Hello.
Alright.
You have a guy dancing.
Yeah, they do that. They get on my shit and they just start spinning. Freaky style.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Oh. You really gotta teach me how to do that.
Oh dear.
Can you do it with any weapon, or?
Some certain weapons.
Never mind then, I guess I can't.
I think you can maybe do it with that one.
Maybe. I'd have to figure it out, though.
Do you have a what's it called? Not an enchantment table.
A
but
manual, or?
the things that use ruins and stuff like that.
Oh, one of the... I know exactly what you're talking about.
That white enchantment table.
Yeah, the enchantment table, yeah.
The
I
white
do,
one,
in fact,
right?
have one of those. I just need to remember where the hell I put it. Oh, yep, here it is. I got it. Spellbinding
Yeah,
table.
so- yes. Here. If you take that book, and this is going to take a lot of level. Oh, you need lapis. Sorry, confused.
Hold on, I have lapis.
You would go into the rogue codex if you wanted that one.
Rogue Codex?
Yes, you might need to scroll a little bit to find
I mean,
it.
there's the Rogue Handbook and the Warriors Codex.
Oh, yeah, I meant the rogue's handbook.
Okay.
How many levels do you have on you right now?
I have 25.
Okay, so you should be able to level it up a little bit. At
Okay.
least. At least 1 or 2 levels, so just go for the second ability and the first ability, and you should be fine to at least start it.
Alright.
But it will be really heavily level dependent.
Gotcha.
What can you do right now?
The winning table. Oh. Well, that did something. Oh.
Oh, yes, that will make you attack faster.
Oh. Well, that is good to know.
And then additionally, you just may need more books to surround it. It's
Oh yeah, I have
very
plenty of
similar.
books.
Or, well, bookshelves.
Man, this world is so cool.
I do agree.
Nice. Later.
I never left.
I mean, yeah, I can see you.
What? No.
I mean, you still got a little, but you still got an outline around you. Hey, don't drown yourself. You traumatized
Hey.
someone last time with that.
Reina isn't here. She doesn't need to know.
Okay, fine. I won't snitch.
Yes, you will. I'm kidding.
How dare you
kidding.
have such little faith in me?
My faith in anyone is not. I'm kidding.
Hey, I feel like you owe me a little bit more for knowing you this long.
I suppose.
But so it is you.
No, this is the wealth that I've been making on my own.
Okay, well this is yours then.
I did the same trick with that Amelia girl.
Take your money back. Take it back.
I don't need it.
No, hey! Back here. No, hey! Bro.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Come on. Okay, fine. I feel I've already got so much though. Like I can't. I have too much wealth. This is hoarding.
I am not the money fairy, or whatever these people are calling it.
Okay. And you think I believe you?
You're gonna have to.
I'll catch you one day.
Maybe.
Maybe. But anyway, thanks for being here for me today. I
No problem.
really appreciate it. I'll return the favor someday, I promise.
It's fine.
You say it's fine, but I still want to.
Very well. I will send you that copy immediately. Just keep an eye on your postbox, just so nobody snatches it up.
Okay, I will.
Until next time.
Until next time. What a guy. What a funny guy. I feel a lot better now, though. But I guess my next move is talking to the Viscount.